February. February, keep in mind, could mean so many things. Something may have happened to you in this past February. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. There could be an important date in February, someone's birthday or an anniversary or the day that you met someone. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well. This could also be the upcoming February because we do have the wealth card here as well. So I like to just keep those on the side, pull out some tarot, and we will talk about it all as we go along. Angels, show me the messages for my Libra friends who are watching this video today. What do they need to know? Let's cut the deck and get these cards out of the middle here. And let's see what we got. So we're starting off with the Five of Cups, which is a card of sadness, regret, disappointment. Looking at those 3 cups that are spilled on the floor and being disappointed about some type of loss. All right, so let's see. This could be the other person. It may not be you because you have secret admirer here. Scorpio energy. In your challenge position, we have the Emperor Aries energy. This is usually a very stubborn type of person to me. We will talk about it as we go along, but it does also resemble the fact that you may need to take your power back from a situation, okay? Base of the reading, we have the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. So February seems to be significant here. But this is lost hopes, losing faith, possibly not getting what you want in something or the other person. Okay, the past position, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords reversed is someone who was taking a break and has healed and is now ready to take some action. In this particular deck, he's laying there and he's resting and he's thinking about taking action. But when it's reversed to me, it usually signifies that some type of action has been taken here. Someone was done thinking about a situation and they decided to do something about it. All right. Crowning the reading, Five of Pentacles reversed, Taurus energy. I do like that. That is usually coming out of financial difficulty. All right. Let's see. Seven of Cups, confusion, a lot of options. It seems like to me that you're trying to figure out how to improve your finances or to make something better. Let's see where this is going. This is Scorpio energy again, which is telling me that the death card is already here present. Usually when I get a lot of Scorpio energy, it's just significant to say that something is changing. All right. Queen of Wands as your role or attitude. So that is being confident, taking action, getting things done, going after what you want. A very busy social type of person who doesn't take time to plan. They just jump right in. All right. Empress reversed. 2 female energies here. The Empress reversed is usually someone who feels unappreciated or feels that they got the Emperor and the Empress reversed here. Let's keep going. But this is Libra Taurus energy. You always have a lot of Taurus in your readings. Four of Pentacles in the hopes or fears position. So that's holding on to something. This reading is a little Ten of Wands. A lot of hard work, a lot of effort, carrying a heavy burden. Sagittarius energy, Capricorn over here. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, which is a realization. Now we have another wish card in reverse. Nine of Cups, not getting what you want. Someone is upset, depressed, disappointed, sad. I kind of feel like it's almost like somebody... You may have decided to take some action here because this can also resemble someone wanting to come in from the cold. And we are doing a love reading here. And it's almost like there is a reconciliation here that's on the table. Like you're looking at it, you're thinking about it, but it's going to require a lot of hard work and effort, because when the Tower has fallen, to me, that is usually mass destruction, like something is just done. But the Tower reversed is usually signifies that someone wants to rebuild this tower. And there's a lot of that energy here, because the Four of Pentacles can be holding on. The Five of Pentacles is someone coming out of the cold. This is someone who's sad over something that they've lost. And let me put this down. Let's put this up so you can see it. I feel like someone is upset that something has ended here, possibly in February. I feel like somebody's really down in the dumps here over some type of action that you have taken. Now, you probably took action to end something, and maybe this happened in February because you were obviously dealing with some type of a difficult person. I do feel like there is a reconciliation here, because the Ten of Wands can signify someone carrying a heavy burden. This person did not think, this relationship is up in the air. It's not over. There's no closure here. This person did not think that you would ever take the action that you took. I think that they actually admire you for taking the action that you did, and I feel like you surprised them in some way. Like they thought that they could treat you however they wanted to treat you, and you would never walk away, you would never end the situation. But I do notice that there's a lot of 4s and 5s here. Actually, do you have 3? 1, 2. Oh, you do have 3 4s. That tells me that angels are here. And then you have the 2 5s back to back. Something's in the middle here. And with the 10 being the final outcome, I feel like this chapter is coming to some type of close. There's a lot of energy here. Anyway, I'm not sure what this has to do about money. This could be a boss. With this Emperor being here, the Queen of Wands is also a boss energy to me, and the Empress can also be a boss. This is the role or attitude of the other person. So there's some type of superior woman here who is upset with you. But the 5 of Pentacles reverse indicates coming out of some type of financial difficulty, and you have the Wealth card. So it's almost like the worst is over. The end of a situation seems to be the action that you took to end something. And see how this lady in this 5 of Cups is looking at this person who took this action, and they're sad over it. And now they're trying, it's almost like, and then this Empress is looking at these options, like she's looking at them and she's saying, I'm really upset. I never thought that would happen. Now, how do I fix this? How do I make this better? February, obviously. I feel like this happened in February. Maybe even February 5th or February 4th could be an exact date, if that means anything to anyone. I'm going to go ahead and pull more cards. I mean, the 9 of Cups, somebody didn't get what they wanted here. They wanted to control you, is what they wanted. And they didn't expect you to do what you did. And now that you did it, they're having trouble accepting it. Show me additional information for Libra, please. This person, all I can really say to you is I don't see any communication here. I feel like this is how another person is feeling. And if you know who I'm talking about, or this is making any sense to you, I feel like if you were to make the first move, Queen of Wands, and reach out and take the first action, even though that this relationship would require a lot of work, it seems like it's fixable. But you might also be looking at those 7 of Cups yourself, like, What are my options? What should I do? Should I attempt to fix this with this person, or should I just leave it be? And let's see if we could get some more information. Show me Libra, please. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. What is, this has been coming out a lot. So the honeymoon card to me means two things. It is moving into calmer waters. You can see how the water is really calm here. But it is also, think about honeymoon, when you get married and you start something new. It's like starting over. Now, the holiday card, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Labor Day is in September here in the United States. I don't know, what holidays are celebrated in other countries. I'm sorry. I feel like Labor Day is something that's just here. Show me additional, and there's the reconciliation. Somebody wants this. Somebody wants this. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's why this person admires you. They did something that hurt you in some way. I feel like you possibly didn't get what you wanted, or you didn't get what you expected, or even someone took credit for something that you did. There's like a competition energy here. I'm going to keep going. Give me some of these. I feel like when it's saying it is safe for you to approach this reconciliation, because this was the next card, I still feel like the action is on your part. I don't know if this person's going to reach out. This could be somebody's mother, or this could have something to do with somebody's parents. Show me Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern. That's exactly what you did. Abandonment. That's what the Five of Pentacles is. This reading is so repetitive to me. Somebody was treating you like you weren't important, because this is someone who feels unappreciated, or feels like they're not good enough. I feel like that's how they made you feel. Like you had no other choice but to walk away from this person. And there's the silent treatment, abandonment. Like there's an unrequited love here. There's a situation where you said, you know what? I can't be here anymore. I can't do this. This isn't fair to me. I don't deserve to be disrespected. So I'm going to have to walk out of here. Show me Libra, please. Show me Libra. There could be an ex-wife or the mother of someone's child that is even interfering in a relationship some way, and you felt like you had to leave. That's too many cards, angels. I'll take two. Show me Libra, additional messages for Libra. Additional messages for Libra. I don't know if they're going to give us any more. All right. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. I mean, you got this ending again. This ending, this breakup, this separation, this stopping, this pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, something changed, something ended, you took action, you started something new. Show me Libra. Somebody wants a reconciliation here, or this reconciliation can happen if you are the first one to reach out. And that's obviously only if you want it. You know, some of you may want it and some of you may not. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Somebody's trying to get up the courage to talk to you and get over these obstacles. But that 10 of Wands, I don't know, this person, you may be looking at your options as well. They may be reaching out to you, and then you're looking at your options and saying, I don't know, this relationship is just gone. It's going to require way too much effort to get it back on track. This is also, why do they keep saying help? Help, help, help. I keep hearing help, help, help. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, and hesitation. You might run into this person unexpectedly. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. I feel like somebody's definitely going to reach out to you. Okay, let's get you a couple of the situations cards. Let's see if we could get some more information for Libra. Somebody has had like a realization, a wake-up call, an awareness. It's like that person who is just mean to you every day. This relationship is on break. This is not over. It's that person who's just mean to you every day, and one day, it was the last straw. They crossed the line, and you said, that's it. That's it. You've hurt my feelings for the last time. You've taken advantage of me for the last time. I'm moving on. So you did it. And they're looking at you now like they're shocked that you actually did it. You actually took this action and you walked away from them. And this person may even be spying on you in some way. Show me Libra, please. Drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off. Again, you blocked them. You're done with them. You did something drastic. Who else is... There's something else. Man, was this Virgo? Not facing the truth, irrational reason, denial. Give me one more for Libra, please. You took some drastic action, tragedy, closed in, trapped, and frustrated. You took some type of drastic action here. And this person does not know what to do about it. They're frustrated because they feel like there was some type of tragedy here. Once again, they did not feel like you would do what you did. Somebody is really hurting here. I think that they're even depressed. I have to tell you. I have quite a few depression cards here. This is like a lack of energy, not feeling good. Let's get you some advice. All right. I feel like the universe, I go back to the triple fours. When I get triple fours, that tells me that the angels are cooking up something to try and fix this. Helper of a Knight of Wands, here's your offer. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have time. Get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. I feel like that's you, with the Queen of Wands being here. But this is also my New Direction card. Show me more for Libra, please. Show me more for Libra. I'm not going to take all of those. That was the Eight of Pentacles. I did mention earlier, this could be work for someone. I don't know. What do you have in your 10th house? Oh, you have Mercury in your 10th house. I mean, it's about to change signs, but you may be getting communication from a past employer. I would feel like they would need your help in some way. That Five of Pentacles being reversed. Show me Libra, please. One more for Libra, and we'll take the bottom of the deck. Thank you. Nine of Wands. All right, let's see what's going on here. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured, all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. And there's the Fool card, New Beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful new journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. And then we're getting the Three of Pentacles too. I feel like this is work for someone. Your passion will lead to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. I'm kind of torn on the fact that okay, let me put it this way. I'm going to close the reading, but I'm going to say, if you are upset by something that happened in your life, and you felt like you were forced out and you had no other choice but to move on from a situation, you might be having a hard time getting over what happened. And the universe is here to tell you that that happened for a reason. The only reason that I'm saying that is because I don't see any communication here. But once again, I do want to point out that you have Mercury currently in your 10th house right now. So there could be the possibility of communication. But it looks like the advice is telling you that you're at some type of new journey. Stop worrying. You're going to come out of financial difficulty if that's what you're thinking. Your passion will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love, because if you're looking at this Seven of Cups and you're like, you have all of these options and you're not sure what to do, there is something like, reach way down in your gut and ask yourself, what am I passionate about? Because this tragedy card could signify that, you know, it's just something that, I don't know if you're having a hard time getting over it or they're having a hard time getting over it. True love. Oh, my goodness. Taking steps is reversed. That means that you're stuck and like not moving forward and not progressing because something is holding you back. I like reading these from the book. So let's see. I mean, if there was a broken heart here, which technically there is a broken heart here because the Three of Swords comes before the Four and the Four is here. So someone may have broken your heart in some way. Energy. Let's see what this says. Sometimes these bring light to the question. A woman surrounded by brilliant lights looks into a mirror, tenderly touching her own reflection. The lights above her and around the mirror represent the people who reflect her own high regard, many of whom are yet to be attracted in your life. On a purely practical level, this card upright may signal the coming of a new admirer into your life. Interesting. This could be in the form of romantic love or perhaps a new boss or coworker who respects and appreciates you because somebody else didn't in the past, and I can see that. This card also sends a profoundly important message about yourself. The world is a reflection of how you view and care for yourself. The higher you regard for yourself, the greater your ability to manifest your deepest desires. And that's what you did. You loved yourself first. You said, you can't treat me that way. You may have found it difficult to appreciate and acknowledge yourself in the past, but this card indicates that you are ready to do so now. Open your heart to the unlimited value that you bring to this world and know that your soul applauds you for your choice of genuine self-love. All energetic causes start with this choice. So I go back to, I've been saying this in pretty much everybody's reading. It's coming up a lot. There must be something in astrology that some type of aspect that's affecting this. But everything in your life happens for a reason. There was possibly a soul contract or something that something happened here, obviously, and it forced you to take the next step in your path. And either you or the other person, because this is usually the other person to me, is having a difficult time accepting what happens, because that's why that Five of Cups is there. It's, regret, sadness, disappointment, whatever. But it looks like you're meant to do something else. And you need to focus on whatever your passion is, whatever is, your true love. Focus on that and forget about the past. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But there's a new person coming in here, and that all came at the end. So, and something may happen very quickly as well with that helper of action. All right. I'm going to leave that there, Libra. I'm sorry. This was a little confusing at the end. I'm not sure if this person from your past is coming back for a new start, or if you were just forced out of that situation because there's something better, which I can feel for you. So hopefully you got something out of this reading today. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.